the highest stakes. In the Culling Game, some fight for points, some fight for survival, and some fight because they are simply addicted to the fever of a life or death gamble. We've seen the calculated brilliance of Megumi and the overwhelming cursed energy of Yuta, but now it's time to meet the wild card of Jujutsu High. Kinji Hakari, the suspended third year, has finally entered the fray in Tokyo Colony No. 2. He doesn't have a traditional technique, he has a literal casino in his soul, but his opponent is a legend from 400 years ago. Hajime Kashimo, a warrior who views lightning as her playground and Sukuna as her only worthy prey. When a gambling addict meets the god of thunder, the result isn't a battle. It's a jackpot. Welcome to episode 7. The dice are rolling, the electricity is surging, and the fever is about to break. Scene 1. The collision in the docks. The episode opens at the industrial docks of Tokyo Colony No. 2. The air is thick with the smell of salt and ozone. Panda, acting as the scout, has already been brutally dismantled by Hajime Kashimo. Kashimo stands over the remains of the gorilla core, her body crackling with blue electricity. She isn't even trying. She's just bored, waiting for a real challenge. Suddenly a loud, obnoxious hip-hop track begins to play from nowhere. Kinji Hakari walks onto the scene, wearing a flashy jacket and a confident smirk. He doesn't look like a sorcerer. He looks like a high-stakes player who just walked out of a Shinjuku club. Kashimo senses it immediately. This man has a cursed energy texture like sandpaper, rough and irritating to the touch. Without a word, Kashimo lunges, her speed turning her into a literal bolt of lightning. The fight starts at 100% intensity, with Hakari barely blocking a strike that levels a shipping container behind him. Scene 2. The sandpaper touch. The animation in this scene focuses on the unique nature of Hakari's cursed energy. Every time he blocks or strikes, Kashimo feels a grinding, painful friction. It's not just power, it's a physical discomfort that slows her down. However, Kashimo's trait is even more dangerous. Her cursed energy is inseparable from electricity. Every hit she lands charges Hakari's body. Kashimo explains her mechanics with a terrifying grin. She separates her positive and negative charges, and once the potential difference is high enough, a lightning bolt discharges automatically. It's an unavoidable hit. A massive crack of thunder echoes through the docks as a bolt of lightning tears through Hakari's shoulder, taking a chunk of flesh with it. Any other sorcerer would be dead or retreating. Hakari just laughs, wiping blood from his lip. That's the fever I was looking for.
Scene 3. Domain expansion. Idle death gambler. Hakari realizes he can't win in a normal scrap against the god of thunder. He performs his hand sign, a gesture that looks like a prayer for luck. Domain expansion. Idle death gambler. The docks vanish. Kashimo finds herself standing inside a massive, brightly lit pachinko parlor. This is the most complex domain in the history of Jujutsu Kaisen. A massive screen appears behind Hakari, showing anime-style characters from a fictional series called CR Private Pure Love Train. The narrator begins a rapid-fire explanation of the rules. Hakari must hit a jackpot by lining up 3 matching symbols on the screen. He gets visual effects and chance boosts based on the story playing out on the monitors. Kashimo is confused. She's from the Edo period and has no idea what a pachinko machine is. She tries to attack, But the domain's non-violence pact during the probability shift protects Hakari. Scene 4. The Jackpot Mechanism. The fight inside the domain is a bizarre mix of brutal martial arts and slot machine mechanics. Hakari summons sliding doors and subway indicators to pin Kashimo down, all while the anime music gets louder and more frantic. Kashimo is getting frustrated. She's landing lethal blows, but the domain keeps resetting the round. Suddenly, the music reaches a crescendo. The 3 symbols on the screen line up 777. The parlor erupts in golden light and digital coins. Hakari's cursed energy explodes, becoming infinite. The narrator reveals the true terror of the jackpot for 4 minutes and 11 seconds, the length of the theme song. Hakari is effectively immortal. His body performs reverse curse technique automatically and unconsciously at such a high speed that he can regenerate entire limbs as they are being severed. He is no longer a human. He is a glitch in the system. Scene 5. Immortal versus Unstoppable. The theme song, Admiration, starts blasting in the anime. This would be a high-energy J-pop track. Hakari charges at Kashimo with zero regard for his own safety. Kashimo fires a lightning bolt directly through Hakari's head. Half of his skull is blown off, but it heals instantly before the blood even hits the ground. Kashimo is fascinated. She has never fought someone who can ignore death itself. She ramps up her output, turning the entire dock area into a sea of electricity. Hakari is being fried, his skin peeling off and regrowing in a continuous, gruesome cycle. He hits Kashimo with a barrage of punches, his infinite energy giving him the strength of a special grade. It's a battle of attrition. Kashimo's dwindling cursed energy against Hakari's infinite but time-limited immortality. The docks are being torn apart by the sheer pressure of their clashing spirits.
Scene 6. The chlorine gas trap. As the song nears its final 30 seconds, Kashimo realizes she can't kill Hakari with raw force. She changes tactics. She uses her electricity to electrolyze the seawater around the docks, creating a massive cloud of toxic chlorine gas. Hakari, still in his immortal state, breathes it in. His lungs melt, and his reverse curse technique works frantically to fix them, but the gas is constant. Just as the song ends and the jackpot state expires, Kashimo moves in for the kill. She places her hand on Hakari's stomach, preparing to discharge her entire remaining cursed energy in one final lethal explosion. Hakari's eyes go wide as the golden aura fades. He is vulnerable. But in the final second, Hakari's hand moves to perform the domain sign again. The episode ends with a deafening explosion and the screen cutting to a probability shift indicator. Did he hit another jackpot, or has the god of thunder finally silenced the gambler? The final suspense. The music has stopped and the air is poison. The second roll. Can Hakari hit a hidden jackpot while his body is failing him, or was Kashimo's explosion too fast? Panda's survival? Is there anything left of Panda, or has Kashimo permanently erased one of Jujutsu High's greatest allies? Kashimo's trump card. Hajime hasn't even used her innate technique yet. If she does, can anyone in the Culling Game stop her? If you can feel the fever, smash that like button and subscribe. We are in the middle of the most legendary brawl in the Culling Game. Press the bell icon for episode 8, where the consecutive jackpot defies the laws of nature. Who has the better chance of winning? The man who can't die or the woman who can't miss? Let us know in the comments. End of episode 7.